Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Triple S, son of a silver stacker or stacker, whatever you like. Today's date is the last day of April 2025. In this video, I got a really cool one for you today. Number one, there's a guy that gave out a bunch of coins in San Francisco in a scavenger hunt. And then I got to show you this one. There's an accident in Texas where a bunch of dimes got scattered all over the roadway. Thanks to Azure Blue for sharing that one. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a really big number. Not sure exactly how big it is, though, but I'm pretty sure it's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm going to say next. Now, over here to moneymetals.com. All right, gold is down 35.75 to 32.93.30. Silver down 66 cents to 32.47. Platinum down 11.80 to 987.05. Palladium down 10.50, 963.20. And Dr. Copper over here down 14 cents to 4.67 a pound. Now you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $6.89 for a quantity 1 through 39. You'll be paying $39.37. And really, that's been the price for months, right? Isn't that something? Now the buyback, the sell to them price is $34.41 each. That is definitely above the silver spot price. Next up is going to be just a quick snapshot of the bullion sales, and we're at 1.1 million American Silver Eagles sold for April, and I gotta wonder where the 10th ounce and the half-ounce gold eagles are for the month of April, and will we see no more half-ounce gold eagles for 2025? I don't know, but I've heard that people are getting their orders canceled. Now let's keep on keeping on. Got to show you here. This is really cool. And it says here, this is from Fox 2 KTVU by Amber Lee, published April 28, 2 days ago at 6:34 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And it is out of San Francisco. Okay, here we go. Lucky winners in San Francisco treasure hunt find rare coins worth $25,000. That is awesome. That is so cool that a coin dealer has done this. And actually, he's done this before. Really cool. Really cool. A scavenger hunt for rare collectible coins held by San Francisco shop owner, who's also a collector, attracted families and other people from different parts of the Bay Area to the city on Sunday. The winner of the grand prize, a silver Morgan dollar valued at $10,000, was found by a woman from the peninsula at Fort Mason shortly before 8 p.m. on Sunday. Wow. And I think this kicked off on Sunday morning at 7 a.m. So that was an all-day affair. Yep, says so right here. All right, all day long on Sunday, crowds of people searched around San Francisco looking for valuable rare coins. Now, do you have a coin dealer in a city near you that does this? And if not, are you moving to San Francisco anytime soon? It was part of the second annual scavenger hunt, or maybe just go visit the city that day, right? It was part of the second annual scavenger hunt created by Seth Chandler, and I hope it gets bigger. Coin collector and owner of Witter Coin in the Marina District, he gave away coins worth a total of $25,000. Among the people who found one of the rare coins hidden at various iconic locations around the city was Gabby Diaz. She found a $20 gold coin valued at $4,000 after 6 p.m. That's amazing. At Portsmouth Square in Chinatown, Chandler greeted Diaz soon after she found the coin. He posted one clue per hour starting at 7 a.m. about the location of each coin on Instagram. So I guess he was giving out clues all day long and probably hanging out near the location. Diaz found the coin taped near a lamppost. Wow. And was it graded, right? Was it slabbed? Or was it just taped up there, right? Oh, I don't even want to know. We've been out since 10. We almost found a couple of them, but we were a couple of seconds too late. But I'm excited, said Diaz. Chandler decided at the spur of the moment to go out to a few of the locations to greet the winner. In one case, an 8-year-old boy found a 1909 penny worth $4,000 in Ghirardelli Square around 3:30 p.m. Wow. Yeah, I wonder if that kid's going to be a coin collector for life. And that's probably why he does it, right? Chandler said at a meeting, people participating in the hunt is his favorite part of the giveaway. I love people, he said. I'm like a golden retriever. As a human being, I love getting out there with people. You just want to watch it unfold in front of you. We work so hard. There's so much momentum. It's so exciting. Absolutely. Alex Stack found a coin during last year's scavenger hunt. He got lucky again. What? This time, he found a coin valued at $750 at Nob Hill, across from Grace Cathedral. The grand prize of a Morgan silver dollar valued at $10,000 was found at Fort Mason shortly before 8 p.m. The coins found behind some stairs And I wonder if it was graded. The winner was a woman who said she had been on the scavenger hunt all day. I think that was probably, well worth it for her. Now, Chandler congratulated her in person, and she thanked him for the scavenger hunt and said, "It is so much fun for families. Got us all out exercising and enjoying the beautiful views and really out in the sunlight, right? Persistence pays off." That woman and Gabby Diaz in Chinatown had been on the hunt all day. Winners have the option of selling the coins back to Chandler. What would you do, folks? Would you want the cash money or would you keep the coin? Me personally, I would probably take the cash. Diaz said I got to buy my son a car, right? So Diaz said she plans to keep the coin she found, give it to the kids so they can hang on to it. Kids have been getting into coins lately, so it'll be fun. And that is exactly why I imagine they do this. It's fun getting to know people and everything, but you got to keep the hobby going, right? You really do. And if you ever see Witter Coins, the website right here, Witter Coin in the Marina District, well, they have some really interesting coins. Let's check that out real quick. I'm going to go to Witter Coin. San Francisco Niner fan, of course, Witter Coins. And I think it should be loading. If it doesn't, that's okay. And the winner is very slow. Yeah, I need my new computer. All right, Witter Coin, 2299 Lombard Street, San Francisco, California. Wow, they like gold there. And look at this. This is basically the categories: copper coins, Morgan dollars, gold, Liberty Head, Indian, gold, and more gold, and gold. They like gold. Okay, now, I got to show you. We're going to keep on moving now. This is something that I have listed. I forgot to put on there. I am selling this. It's under auction. It ends Tuesday, almost 11 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it is being sold by me. And guess what? I forgot to put on there that I'll be sending out some swag signed sticker as well. So, whoops, my bad. And now there's a bid on it. I can't change anything on there. So, wah on me. I owned myself. Now, this is the wildest story you're going to hear all day, probably. And this is from the Messenger, and I got to thank Azure Blue for giving me a heads up on this yesterday. And this came out April 29, 2025 by Austin Jackson. All right. Serving the people, serving all of Wise County, stopped on a dime. Millions of coins scattered across US 81 to 87 result in massive delays. You wouldn't even believe this, folks. And there's some dimes right there, and they almost blend in to the roadway. It says dimes were scattered across US 81 287 after a rollover accident involving an 18-wheeler at 5:30 a.m. Tuesday morning in Alvord. On Tuesday afternoon, southbound traffic on the highway remained closed as crews worked through the extensive coin collection process. These guys are coin collectors, right? Oh boy, and some of the photographs is just like, what? A tiny coin has caused a big problem in Alvord. An 18-wheeler hauling millions of freshly minted dimes overturned across the southbound. They were coming from Denver, right? Southbound lanes of US 81 287 early Tuesday morning, shutting down the highway for 14 hours near Farm Road 1655 in Alvord. The driver veered off the roadway and overcorrected. Oh, I hate when that happens, causing the 18-wheeler to roll onto its side, said Sergeant Tony De La Cerda, a spokesperson for the Texas Department of Public Safety. Wise County EMS Chief Randall, what's it say? Pruninger? That's an awesome name. Said crews were dispatched to the scene at 5:34 a.m. The driver and passenger were transported with non-life-threatening injuries to Medical City Decatur, according to DPS. Now it says here, said the two men were in stable condition. A DPS troop, look at this person's digging through the coins with their hands. That's wild. DPS troop at the scene said there were reportedly 8 million dimes in the load. Cleanup crews were using vacuums leading into a special truck to dredge up the loose change, also sifting through the dirt by hand to account for the approximately $800,000 payload. That is incredible. Street sweepers were also making passes on the highway and as a line of southbound traffic stretched north of Alvord, with TX, that's Texas Department of Transportation crews, directing vehicles around the scene. And that person there, a United States Armored Company employee, tosses clump of dirt saturated in dimes along US 81. That's just incredible. That is so wild. Look at this. Personnel with the United States Armored Company, USAC uniforms, assisted during the cleanup. USAC is a division of Western Distributing Transportation Corporation, a company that specializes in transporting government cargo. The 18-wheeler appeared to be a Western Distributing Transportation truck with their branding on the trailer. Since some drivers passed by shared concern, wait, too fast. Since some drivers passing by shared some concerns, Wise County Emergency Management Coordinator Cody said he wanted to ensure the public that the accident did not involve hazardous materials, adding that cleanup crews were just gathering coins and clearing the roadway. The scene was cleared and the highway was reopened around 7:30 p.m. That was an all-day affair. 14 hours cleaning up dimes. Wow. You ever spilled those dimes in your house? Yeah, it's a cleanup. Look at, there's the truck. Looks like the top got peeled off like a can opener. Boy, oh yeah, look at that. And you got to wonder how many of those dimes are going to actually stay in the dirt that they're not going to ever pick up, right? And that might be found 1,000 years later. Who knows? Yeah, and look at that. Oh, don't clean your coins, folks. That's a parking lot dime right there. It says here the Wise County Messenger has reached out to the Department of the Treasury for additional details. The story will be updated as more information becomes available. Those poor folks. That's terrible. Now, that's that. Can you believe it? Now, I just want to go ahead and get some of this information on video. That way I have it to use as a resource for later. So this is the circulating coin production for 2025. And I got to add that, well, I mean, look, we just looked at the dimes, and are those part of this? No, it's probably going to be added for the month of April. Yeah, isn't that incredible? So we're definitely getting more dimes, $800,000 more. Yes, absolutely. That's incredible. Really is. But what's really incredible is these numbers here, folks, are the American Women Quarters, and we're going to definitely, I think, see less Althea Gibson, Stacey Park Milburn, and Dr. Vera Rubin quarters than we see the Ida Wells or Juliet Gordon-Lowe. So these are the ones I really want to pay attention to. Now, speaking of pay attention, here go the +1 action. This is Isaiah 40:31. It says here, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Doesn't that sound like a superpower, right? Superhuman? And I got to tell you my own personal anecdote in this whole thing, right? You know, I have some physical things going on, and I got a disabled placard. My back is terrible. My joints are awful, and I can't really, well, whatever. You know, I'm not the most, well, I don't want to say that too much, too loud. Don't spread the word. But anyway, but I got to say, when I'm doing righteous stuff, I feel no pain. Like when I worked at the private Christian school, I could be working with those kids 8 hours a day, no problem. And it was amazing. But I start working around my house or doing something outside or whatever for an hour and a half, I'm done. I'm finished. So I think that's kind of what this is talking about, right? That's amazing. If you do the righteous work, well, you may become superhuman. That's incredible. Now let's go to 395 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. Yeah, this is King of Pain. That's me by The Police. That's right, King of Pain. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Don't forget, what am I going to say here? Thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. I'm a little out of my rhythm this morning, but that's okay. I got right back into it, and that's what we do. You know, it kind of reminds me of a saying I always like to say that, you know, we're always going to mess up. All of us mess up. And it's what we do after we mess up that makes us who we are. It really does. Stacker out.